But there's a guy in the back who is the Lord of the Marks that we need to come up here and give us his analysis of this WrestleMania weekend. We'll call it 60 seconds with the Lord, but we know it'll probably go 5 to 10. Ladies and gentlemen, the host of Raw Recap and WrestleMania Recap alongside Megan Morant.
Morant, like Jaw.
She's the greatest. Megan Morant's a great lady. And also a guy who's on SiriusXM, friend of the program, Lord of the Marks.
That's right. My liege.
Sam Roberts, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, baby Sam. Hello, Sam. Oh, my liege. My lord.
It's great to see you, Sam.
Hell yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord. Where's his crown? He leaves his crown at home. Big Pop.
I don't know if you're these people's lords.
Big Pop.
Invincible.
My liege.
Hell yeah, that's how I'm invincible. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Way to drive the fans away, Sam.
They are kind of fouling out.
Yeah, hold on there.
Guys, wait.
What the hell?
Wait.
Hey, see you guys at Raw.
Hang out.
See you guys over there at Raw.
Hang out. The show's not done.
All right, the boys and I have a rapid fire questions for you. We saved this for last. That's why everybody is here. Connor would like to first give you a thank you for being the Lord.
Yeah, thank you so much for the education your show has given me. I feel like I walked into Mania this weekend and I kind of knew everything that was going to happen. Granted, some things I didn't know.
You gave all the finishes away.
No, but I knew all the move sets. I knew all the combos. I knew exactly what the Wise Man was going to do on Saturday night. I mean, Debo looked at me at one point talking about, Punk and Rollins as they were going off, and I said, just wait on it because our tribal chief is coming around a corner somewhere. And what happened, Debo?
You were spot on.
Yeah, he came around the corner.
Yep.
And the only reason I was spot on was because my liege, Sam Roberts. So, Sam, I really just want to know, best match for worst match, in your mind.
Best match was the Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship. And Dominic Mysterio,
Congrats, Dom.
winning the Intercontinental Championship. He did not take kindly to a certain commentary duo laughing at him trying to take his mask off.
Yeah,
Spanish
that was
guys
pretty
again?
funny, actually.
He didn't appreciate that.
What was the mask? Somebody told me that was a sacred mask or something.
He told us on WrestleMania Recap that it had a lot of cultural significance, but then he realized how much bigger he was than the entire culture, and that's why he was trying to tear it off of his face. So that's what you guys, you missed that. You shouldn't be missing stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
You shouldn't be.
That's
See, there it is.
No.
He's like, no, I don't want it after all. There it is. See, you missed that when he was coming out.
Got it.
That fool couldn't get the hood off. That's all.
I don't think
So that's the best and the worst
That's
is John Cena winning because he's going to ruin wrestling?
John Cena, with the help of Travis Scott, ruining wrestling last night.
What? Last night it's already ruined?
The worst match of WrestleMania.
Wow.
He took it from us.
Wow.
Cody was there
Wow.
for us like he has been this entire time, and John Cena ruins WrestleMania.
He said tonight's the night he ruins
I
wrestling.
haven't seen nothing yet.
He said you guys are going to have to reset the whole damn thing. You're going to have to take all your little marked gifts that you got around the house, throw them out because the shit's restarting.
Yep.
That's what Cena said. He said, I know the show will go on, but it ain't going to be nothing like what it was. I'm taking the tradition of this place, and I'm leaving. That's what he said. He said he's going to explain it tonight.
That's what he said. He's going to take the title. Goodbye. See you later. When he retires, and wrestling will never be the same again. We got to start from the beginning.
When you come back, there's a tried and true tradition of you put the younger people ahead of you so that the business continues for generations and generations. The idea
Tiffany Stratton goes over Charlotte.
Boom. The idea of coming back, announcing you're going to retire, and then saying, no, I'm going to be selfish. I'm going to take it all for me on the way out. Literally the worst thing you can do in wrestling.
Did you tell Cena that?
You wouldn't call him
Did you
selfish.
tell John that?
I didn't get to see him. I didn't get to.
No one does.
D-Bot has a question for you,
Yeah,
Lord.
we talked about the matches. One of my favorite things about WrestleMania are the entrances. I want to know your favorite entrance. What do you think the best one? Stone Cold was obviously awesome. It was incredible.
Stone Cold missed the ramp.
Stone Cold's great.
I blame the ramp. I blame gimmick ramp. But he was moving on that bad boy. CM Punk, Seth Rollins had an incredible entrance as well. What was your favorite of the weekend?
My favorite entrance was definitely CM Punk's entrance in that triple threat. not just because we had living color there, but because that amazing video package that put everything into perspective, that juxtaposed his first WWE promo with his first WrestleMania main event that are so many years apart. I think there was such a story told just in the entrance alone.
Look in my eyes.
That's what it sounded like. What do you see?
What do you see? What is it?
Cult of personality.
Oh, you nailed it. You should have been singing. You should have been singing up there.
Awful.
Okay.
Awful.
I thought it was good.
Jeez, I thought it was very good.
Do not
Ty
disrespect.
has a question for you, Lord.
Thank you.
Yeah, my lord. Listen, you've been doing this for a long time. I don't know how many WrestleManias you've been to. Quite a few.
Yep.
41.
41.
There you go.
41 total. Yeah,
I'm
41.
honestly just looking at you for my marching orders, how I should feel about this. When we're talking Sin City Street Fight, is that
Right.
a top 3 match at WrestleMania all time? Is that a top 5?
Wait a minute. All time?
All time?
All time.
Yeah.
All time.
I mean, it was really good. That's very high rank. It's not really fair to.
That's what I'm saying. Give me my marching orders, my lord. Please.
Top
I don't-
10, I guess? What do
top
you-
10, sure.
I mean, it was one of the great matches this weekend, is what you would say. You go and you'd say that, but a top 3 of all time. There's
All
been
time.
so many
I know, that's why it was so
matches.
impressive.
Yeah, no, I think Drew McIntyre did amazing.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre clearly has stated the fact that now it's time for him to be in world title contention once again. So yeah, I would say top several of the weekend.
Top several of the weekend.
I think my
Real
lord
piece of
is.
work, you know that?
Okay, so for you're saying that's top several of the weekend, it sounds like you think great WrestleMania weekend in the ring?
Incredible WrestleMania weekend in the ring. If you look at everything under the main event of night 2 of WrestleMania, incredible. The main event of WrestleMania night 1, incredible. So much incredible stuff. And I felt like this year we got to the tradition of WrestleMania. It really felt like the end of a chapter and beginning of the next one, where you're showing up now and going, what the hell is going to happen next?
Raw After Mania should be packed. AJ Hawk has a question for you, oh Lord.
Sam, how surprised were you to see Becky Lynch, the man, come back, and what do you think her path looks like moving forward?
Here's what made me happy, that the man came back. Becky Lynch has been, she's been in many forms. She's big time back. She's evolved, as it were. But there was Becky coming back as the man, looking like the man, feeling like the man, sounding like the man. It was that reminder of how much she has done. It was a reminder of the fact that Becky Lynch is, I would say, the first woman to have been, in an era, the top superstar in the entire company. And that's who we saw. And her coming out, it's the exact opposite of John Cena. Her coming out and saying, you know what? I'm going to use everything that I've done to help put Lyra Valkyria on the map at the biggest stage you can possibly do it on. That's what you want out of a
Who
person.
attacks Bailey, though? I don't like that. Bailey
Right.
was supposed to be in there.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on sometimes with the security around back there. I don't know if it's a Vegas thing.
It might be Vegas. I like that Becky obviously was there because her husband had a big match and just so happened to be able to fill in for Bailey whenever she got attacked on Friday. But shout out to the man coming back around to Las Vegas. Tone has a question for you here, Sam.
Yeah, my lord.
Just a WWE hat. Love that.
Yeah,
That's your fan. I can tell.
Yeah, thank you.
I can tell.
Randy Orton, the Viper.
Oh.
Arguably one of the most physically imposing WWE superstars of all time. You think it was disrespectful to throw Joe Handley into the ring with him?
Oh, no, I think it's disrespectful what you just
Yes,
did.
thank you.
I think you are disrespectful by
did
calling
Joe
Joe
Hendry.
Hendry Joe Hanley.
You don't think that was disrespectful for the Viper to throw that fucking guy in the ring?
No, I think first of all, I love Randy coming out. He was wearing the same colors that he wore when he was just a young guy, when he was first starting.
his debut, yeah.
Oh, you knew that?
Yeah.
You guys are all finishing
Well, I
my
listened to the
sentences.
show.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
dapped him up after the match. So.
I don't think I ever said Joe Hanley on my show, but I do think
Asshole.
it was. That's right. I do think it was a huge moment for Joe Hendry, getting that entrance at WrestleMania, hearing a stadium full of people react to him, having us talk about him.
He already did that at the Rumble, but yep.
I believe
WrestleMania.
in Joe Hanley.
WrestleMania. And look, you get a match with Randy Orton at WrestleMania, whether you're Joe Hendry or Joe Hanley, it's a huge deal. That said, for Randy Orton, it's inevitable. There's going to be some RKOs.
Yeah. I think Joe Hendry.
That's his name.
Certainly knew what he was signing up for, but he wasn't scared, which we appreciate in front of 60,000 plus. Huge weekend, 123,476 or whatever
incredible.
the number was.
Wow.
Michael Cole here has the last question for you, Lord.
Yeah, I do.
Really?
I saw a clip from the WrestleMania recap today. Karrion Kross went off.
Yes.
I can't imagine
that?
what it's going to be like tonight. What was that all about?
I don't know. We had the room on. We were recording, and we were picking up people as we went. We got Becky and Lyra, like right outside Gorilla. Dominic Mysterio came in the room. We got his interview. We just had the room on. We thought we might get the winner of AJ and Logan Paul, and Karrion Kross just barged in. Clearly, there were no questions to be asked because he just had this statement to be made. And I think he voiced this frustration that I'm sure a lot of people have, and Karrion's really the only one to do it this publicly, that guys like Logan Paul, whether they're athletically gifted or not, come in, go straight to WWE, go straight to huge matches, and have these WrestleMania moments where Karrion Kross was going for years all over the independents, for years trying to make it to WWE, and he finally makes it in. And he can't even get on WrestleMania.
Why does Logan Paul have to be blamed for that? Logan Paul's an incredible athlete.
Guy's unbelievable. He's supposed to be there. What do you want to gatekeep on greatness? Okay.
Huh, Sam?
Is that what you want to do?
No.
Lord.
I don't want to gatekeep on greatness. But I do want to look at people who have given their life to this sport that we love, this art form that we love, and go, yeah, you pay your dues, you do it the right way, you end up on top.
Hell yeah.
Look at Michael Cole. Michael Cole had to pay dues. I was at the Mattel booth over there. They're making an action figure of Michael Cole from the Attitude Era.
Yes.
Guess what? Guess what? He had to pay a lot of dues in the Attitude Era.
A lot.
But
Why
look
was
at
that
him.
guy-
And then he had to pay a lot of dues in the Ruthless Aggression Era. And then he had to pay a lot of dues in the era after the Ruthless Aggression Era, in the PG era. Now, finally, he's the GOAT.
I'm still paying dues. I worked 3 straight days on television.
Hey, man. Hey, Sam, why don't you give a toast here to WrestleMania as we get the hell out of here, and we say thank you to the people that joined us here at the Convention Center and the rest of the world. Raw after Mania tonight, Sam Roberts.
Oh, I can't wait.
You got to give a toast. You got to give a toast.
Oh, a toast to the greatest spectacle in all of sports and entertainment, WrestleMania, and one time for the Raw after WrestleMania, where it all changes again. Drinks up, boys.
Cheers. Appreciate you, Sam. You're the man.
Appreciate you.
I don't toast non-alcoholic beverages.
You're so cool.
You weren't given one. All right, from all of us to all of you, to everybody in the back, great work setting this entire thing up. To the boys in the back punching buttons, doing the audio, doing the cameras, doing it all. We appreciate the hell out of you. To the ESPN crew that set all of this up with all the cameras, barcoding the boys, thank you. Brian on the jib, thanks for making this happen. WWE people that rigged the LED board and the speakers so people could hear. Also, to all the superstars that stopped by, and to all the fans that blessed us with their presence here throughout a very long weekend of WrestleMania. Tonight is the nightcap at Raw after Mania. 8 o'clock on Netflix. It is going to be awesome. Be a friend, tell a friend something nice. It might change their life. We're in this thing together. Team on me. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team. Goodbye.